I'm a little confused. What's the game?
We're entering our flop era.
Shit's bleak out here. All right.
18 plus, who wants to get milked?
It's kind of quality we have here. Debate this.
I need the edge. I need what the raw, unfiltered internet can bring you.
This is probably only going to be the third or fourth dumbest thing I've said today.
That's for nobody.
Just out there raw dogging the internet.
Way more hog than I expected.
It's about as much hog as I anticipated.
This is going to be one of those episodes, isn't it?
Here comes the cow. Here comes the cow.
All right, let's get this over with so we can play Magic.
Hello, and welcome to Debate This, the show where no one is right, but someone is definitely wrong. In this show, we take time out of our busy adult lives to talk about comic books, video games, and how, despite being at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo this weekend, I have yet to see a single game breaded, battered, and dipped in hot oil.
That's a good point.
Boo.
Usually I write
That
my
was a
joke
test
in the
first,
notes, and I didn't this time, and so I was wondering. Anyway, okay, a couple of months ago at this point, we embarked on a journey set out by a shadowy force called my creative brain, and it said, we've got to turn modern games into arcade games. And everybody loved every single thing that we said.
Unanimously.
And it went so well when we put Fortnite and Elden Ring into an arcade cart. And everybody was like, that was a great idea.
What a good idea. Everyone said in unison.
Yes. And so those same shadowy people inside of my brain have come back to say, we need to do it again. We gotta flush out this arcade, and we need another game to do it.
Can't have just Elden Ring and Fortnite.
We can have exactly 100 Fortnites, but no more Fortnites or no less Fortnites. So we need something other than 100 Fortnites. And to decide what else that will be, with me today are Andrew Doll's Head Trail Henderson, Kyle Alpaca Treehouse Harper, and Todd Junkman's daughter Thomas.
What are these names?
Yeah, I need to know what this is.
Can fit so many
I
alpacas
was like, I'm looking at the locals for help.
Well, we've been calling Kyle Alpaca Treehouse for years.
Does somebody want to yell out what the hell that was?
So these are all, I Googled weird things in Atlanta.
Okay.
These are all real places.
Oh, there's a nod in there. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What was yours again?
Help?
Junkman's
Oh,
daughter?
I knew that one. Yeah, that one.
I'm Alpaca Treehouse and Doll's Head Trail.
Those are all sex acts, and I don't like
Okay.
I don't think that Doll's Head Trail is a sex act, and I'm pretty upset that you insinuated that it is. Doll's Head Trail is actually a trail like outside of town
that one
is
actually
just
put
covered
together.
in doll heads.
Oh,
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Is that
to
real?
me.
That's so real.
that'd be a sex thing.
Dope as hell.
I hope
Yeah.
Huh.
Awesome.
Okay.
So now that we've established ourselves here in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia,
Sure.
I would like you all to establish for me what game we're bringing back to arcades, or at least in the arcade cabinet method of delivering video games. What modern game do you think we should trim down, put in Pizza Huts everywhere? What will the gameplay loop of this new version be, and what will we call it? Andrew, we will start with you.
So, gentlemen, audience, I'd like to take us on a quick trip back to April of 2020.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do. Imagine the weather is warming up, the flowers are blooming, nearly everyone is working from home for no discernible reason, and the video game everybody can't stop talking about is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, for months, everyone with a Switch and a silly little computer job like us spent hours and hours building, perfecting their islands. Not if you were in this group as well, trading exotic fruits with friends,
Kicking less desirable islanders off your island. Yeah.
building an entire island based off of pictures of Ted Cruz.
Yep,
Yeah.
engaging in capitalism with the iron fist of Tom Nook.
Now, and most importantly, participating in the only stock market that matters. That's a joke for people who know it. And of course, by the summer of 2020, the shine and worn off, and millions of islands slowly became abandoned and overrun with pixelated weeds and cockroaches. Now, this fell in line with the cycle of all Animal Crossing games before it, right? Because Animal Crossing is one of those games that you grind and grind and grind so that you, of course, can start playing the game, and then you never play it again. So you spend, a bunch of your time building up the basics of your little village, you pay your loan, you upgrade your house, Then you transition for checking in like an hour every day. You drink your coffee, you fish, you fill out the fishing log, you get a couple fossils. And then you check the boxes, right? Todd, you've been here. You get it.
I can't go back to my island. It's been too long.
They're going to be so sad.
They're going to be like, where have you been? But island is in shambles.
It's kind of like a Schrodinger's cat situation where like if you never open the box again,
It's exactly how
alive.
you left
it's
it.
exactly how you left it,
My
and
islanders
the
all
cat
love me.
and the
Yeah.
cats aren't disappointed in
You
you.
can't smell your island from outside of the box. You're
So
right.
so what if I told you there was a way to bottle up the beginning hours of every Animal Crossing game and deliver it as a unique experience to players every time? Now, coming soon to a Dave & Buster's near you, may I present my proof of concept for Animal Crossing short-term rental.
That might be the least effort I've ever seen put into a Photoshop.
You don't think the hold on, I'm sorry.
Show.
I put a white box inside of a red box.
Okay.
Now, just like how the core Animal Crossing experience prepares you for the horrors of home ownership and the debilitating debt that comes along with it, the bite-sized arcade version will instead fill you with a sense of impending dread about the gig economy and real estate as a secondary income.
Oh,
Exactly what
Why?
I want.
Oops.
what'd you do?
I broke it. Sponsored by Airbnb.
You broke our slideshow.
It's
All of
fine.
this for not actually sponsored content. We're not sponsored by Airbnb. We've never been sponsored by Airbnb.
TM.
All right.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Well,
Nailed it.
now that that's been established, as a long-term, short-term renter, I appreciate what you're doing, but I don't like it. Kyle, over to you. Tell me about your pitch for a modern arcade cabinet.
Yeah, Matt. So before I get to my actual pitch, I want to make sure we're all here. So we all know there are 10 genres of arcade game.
10 whole genres.
10 genres. I'm going to take us through them real quick. You have light gun slot, Virtua Fighter likes, outdoor sims, Pizza Hut core, hit the target.
Yeah.
Don't touch the thing. Donkey Kong. Mobile game ports. Legalized gambling.
Yeah, sure.
And the last one, which I lovingly refer to as look like an asshole.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Matt, this is the genre that my game is going to fall under because why else would you go out in public if not
To look like an asshole.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And Matt, I'm here today to present to you a new WarioWare arcade game, WarioWare to the Moon.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's awesome.
Where did you find that?
Don't ask. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Okay. All right.
We got a question in the
question.
audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Why did he do this war crime? Is that the question?
The original Rhythm Heaven was an arcade game, and then they ported it to the GameCube. And then WarioWare was supposed to compete with Rhythm Heaven. So you've completed the loop.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We're
we-
closing.
we
We're
bored the
closing
whole
loops
board.
over here,
Don't
Matt.
make it seem
The
like he did this
original,
on purpose.
the
That's
point
not
is
good.
the original with Rhythm Heaven was originally an arcade, which Wario riffed off of, and now we are closing
Closing the loop by
completing
putting
the loop.
WarioWare
Yeah,
back.
Final
in arcades.
Destination
Excellent.
ends in the same place
as
Final
intended when I
Destination 1.
chose this. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Great. Well, it doesn't yet make me feel the dread that short-term rental does. So
It'll probably get
Todd-
better.
Oh yeah, probably.
yeah, it'll probably
just
get
like
better.
every short-term rental I've ever had. Todd, tell me about your game.
Yeah, so let's start at the top here. So Pizza Hut, the same company that pioneered the stuffed crust pizza, should feature an arcade cabinet with characters that are equally thick. That's with 2 C's. That's why the obvious choice for a blockbuster arcade cabinet is the Gears of War franchise. That should just be happening. First off, did you know there's only like 6 core Gears of War games? And it does not have an official
There are
arcade
6?
cabinet. There are
Yeah,
6 of them.
that's
And
5
those are the
more
core
than I
ones.
thought
There's
there
other
were.
shit.
You said
Todd
that
isn't
implying
going
that-
to do the favor I did and list them all. For
I
you.
couldn't.
What-
It's impossible.
What
Gears
broke
of
my
War
brain?
1.
What broke my brain
Gears
is you
of War
said
2.
there are only 6, and I was like, there are 6.
Gears
Yeah.
of War 3, Gears 5, Fate of the Fury, Hobbs and Shaw,
Gears of War, but the A's are force. Anyway, go ahead.
Gears of War 2, Tokyo Drift. So I didn't know there were that many games. It's fine. We're going to make an arcade cabinet for it. So why Gears of War? Because we can take that player versus enemy horde mode and turn it into an arcade shooter. So Do you want an easy game that you can pick up and it drops you right into the action? Do you want endless waves of enemies and alien monsters that you're trying to defeat to save Earth? Do you want to pilot a character with angular body dimensions that would make Jonathan Cena blush? Do you want to do
Jonathan Cena didn't get the ear right.
It's his Christian name. That's his full God-given Christian name. Do you want all these things while huffing hot pizza air from Pizza Hut? The answer to these questions is an enthusiastic hell yeah. So let's talk just a quick bit about what this gameplay is going to look like. So you're going to drop your quarter in, and it takes you to the character select screen where you pick
eye poison.
Just don't look too long at it. You drop your quarter in, it takes you to the select screen where you're going to pick your favorite beefy soldier. There you're going to have about 60 seconds to pick your hero, while it gives others the time to join in and have fun with you in your epic Earth-defending journey. And again, without a squad of human people, you're going to have to rely on the NPCs, and that's no good. So bring your friends and all their quarters on this journey. You built your squad, you're dropped in the level, the game begins, and if you've played the Gears of War Horde mode, you kind of know what we're going for, and it's going to feel familiar.
That's for us.
They love my idea.
Yeah.
They're like, hell yeah, we like the Jonathan Cena joke is what that is. You and your team...
It just hit him. That's how sound works. Jonathan Cena just hit the lobby.
Yeah. Jonathan Cena moves slower than this GIF. So you've got to have your team defend waves of enemies from various areas while progressing forward, and you don't want the time to run out or to die too many times. And if you manage to secure the final point and defeat the level's boss, you get upgrades. You get random buffs, your special weapon, your more health, faster run, roll better, be bulkier.
More run, more gun, and more buns.
You get it. You get it. And again, you don't want time to run out. You get excited. So let's go here then. So I just want you to get excited for Gears of War Arcade Edition, because the title of Gears of War games mean about as much as Transformers plot. It doesn't matter. You don't care. It's going to be a rail shooter. It is not an original naming concept. And yes, it's going to make $3 billion. $3 billion.
I do feel like I need to go back to you, Andrew, and take back what I said about the bad Photoshop.
Thank you.
Not this one, but the last one, Todd. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Okay,
that's pretty rough.
I hear what you're saying, and I disagree.
He did put concept art at the top.
Yeah.
That's
when
true.
you storyboard at something, it's not beautiful at first.
All right.
It's a really consistent aesthetic, which I like.
Yeah, the colors do match. Really. Are you telling me that Super Mario RPG's level up screen doesn't jive with the grittiness of Gears of War?
It really works together. Yeah.
And the Apple workout.
Start workout under your Apple Watch icon.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So last time we did this, I spent a lot of my time doing research and discovering that today, modern day video games, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they're played typically on controllers, and those controllers have at least 12 buttons. Now, here's the thing. Most arcade cabinets, 6 to 8 buttons tops. It's
impossible to add more buttons to an arcade cabinet.
For you,
button mash.
My question for you, how will you adapt your game's controls to the arcade cabinet? And will the cabinet require any weird gimmicks like the Time Crisis pedal or the incredibly overstimulating Arctic Thunder vibrating snowmobile seat with realistic cold air fans, a personal favorite?
Arctic Thunder vibrating snowball seat is my favorite band. Anyway, so here's the thing. It's Animal Crossing. It's 2 buttons. Like, it's so simple. All you need is 2 action buttons. So, like, we're covered there. So, like, prompt ended. Next person. Now everybody, Matt.
Thank you.
So okay, Matt, famous Animal Crossing fan.
Never played one in my life.
Anybody know, like, what is the worst part about playing an Animal Crossing?
The crushing debt.
Exactly.
Locked in a capitalism
It's the
loop.
point of that you have to wait. Go ahead.
It is
Passage
the
of time.
inevitable passage of
Nailed
time.
it. The audience nailed it. Thank you. I love you. Now, it's the idea that you have to wait an entire day for things to happen, right? Like, I want to mash through my Animal Crossing experience. I want to do everything in one day, and then go on to the next piece of my life, because that's how my neurodivergence works. So this is the main feature of the Animal Crossing arcade experience. You're going to have the opportunity to experience all Animal Crossing has to offer in one sitting. No need to wait 24 hours for your new bridge to be built just so that you can cross that one river without cycling through your inventory for the leap stick. No more waiting for your flowers to grow or for money bags to respawn in the rocks. when you fire up Animal Crossing short-term rental,
no.
you're gonna be given a choice of what do you think about this Photoshop, Matt?
I can't. Hold on. I gotta get up there.
Get up there. Get up there. Really,
This is a good point to say.
play
We
with
don't
the
see the
space.
slides of the other people until this happens. This is a nightmare.
All right,
Yeah.
as you were.
Can you bump it over? So kind of just to break down what this image is here. So you're gonna give a choice of a couple different getaway destinations. Now you got the usual Animal Crossing mainstays like beach, the big city, or quiet sleepy village with charming cafe. Pick your destination. You're free to fish, mine, harvest, and forage to your heart's content. Now here's the thing, Matt. This is all about weekend getaways. So in addition to those more traditional locations, we've also got rural mountain town with a national park 45 minutes away and literally nothing else to do.
Gas station coffee.
It's the only option, Todd.
Mid-sized Rust Belt city within driving distance.
Okay, wait. That is an exit in West Virginia.
No, it's in Pennsylvania. It's in a town called Breezewood, and I've
You
been there a
haven't
lot
seen them
of
both
times.
in the same place at the same time.
Because they have a Top Golf. That's why you
The
go
only
there.
thing photoshopped in this image is the two villages. The rest of this is a real
You
picture
were mad
can
about
take
my
today.
gift being too busy? This sucks.
Small, crunchy college town with an inordinate amount of breweries that are constantly swarmed by bachelor or bachelorette parties.
Andrew, do they also have axe throwing ranges?
Oh, God.
Hell yeah, they have axe throwing ranges. Also, this is Asheville, North Carolina. if anyone
Absolutely, it
knows.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And Las Vegas. So that's what I got.
That's okay. Honestly, it's kind of great.
Can I ask a question?
I guess.
What about the controller?
It's
Well,
two
you said
buttons.
you only
It's
needed
Animal
two
Crossing.
action
Oh, okay,
buttons.
never
It's an
mind.
action button.
I missed that so quickly.
it-
I'm not going to take away from
that question
Andrew.
is almost irrelevant from my answer.
Yeah, no, I see you did a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't want to take away from Andrew
Thank
that
you.
he explicitly didn't really answer the question, but
I-
I did like what you gave me.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I also saw that you snuck in those prices per minute, and I think
What?
we're gonna talk about that later. And I'm not excited.
They weren't-
but
I wouldn't worry about it.
For now,
What Andrew did was, hey, Andrew, tell me about your favorite food and why. Pizza, it's tasty. Hey, can I show you pictures?
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Let me show you pictures of all the pizzas I've eaten.
Question. Did I answer the question yes or no?
It's Kyle's turn.
I cede my
Barely.
time.
I'm gonna-
Don't
I cede my
encourage
time.
him.
Kyle, go ahead.
Yeah, Matt. So an important aspect of the look like an asshole genre of arcade game is a giant proprietary controller that only works for this game.
God,
and
you're
that
right.
is exactly what we are going to do for WarioWare to the Moon. Our giant proprietary controller is going to look kind of like a cross between the speed of light platform where you then speed of light, you hit these buttons as they light up. It's a reaction time game.
Gonna get so
And
sweaty playing WarioWare.
The DDR dance pad.
Oh my God.
So if you imagine
This is a health risk.
the DDR dance platform surrounded by these reaction timing lights, that's going to be the core of our WarioWare gameplay. Some will just use the lights, some will just use the dance platform. Some will use both, and some will use both in a way that you didn't think was even possible, because that's WarioWare. You get assaulted with mini games until you can't take it and you lose. And we wanted to recapture that vibe with our overstimulating controller for you to use.
That is certainly overstimulating. I imagine that middle school girlfriends everywhere will be smitten as their smelly, sweaty 11-year-old
What?
crushes
Kill at this
shake
game.
wildly inside this game.
Yes, absolutely. Just thrashing about.
Can you just tell me quickly how surrounded are the speed of light? Is it like a wall or does it
No, it's like
you get locked in the cage.
it's
at
like
light.
it's like a cage.
it's like one of those tornado simulators where you pay it $40 to turn a fan on?
No, it's more like the jungle gym equipment. That's a giant half ball that you can climb in and around.
What jungle gyms are you going to?
The good ones.
Oh, like on a playground. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
that's on me. I was the weird one. That's
yeah,
on me.
you
Go
were.
ahead.
What'd you think he meant?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I was like, what do you mean a big orb?
He
you
thought he
climb
was
into?
talking. He thought I was talking about his good friend that we all know, Jungle
Jungle,
Jim.
Oh,
Jungle
Jungle
Jim.
Jim.
Jungle James.
Yeah, all right,
He's a Christian
anyway.
name.
Todd, what's your control scheme?
Yeah, so this is where the Gears of War Arcade Edition is going to thrive because no one wants to use a dumb, cumbersome controller. Look at this. Look at this image. There are slop That's a mess. That's too many buttons. Too many buttons doing too many things.
You sound like you're 1,000 years old.
Yeah, and no one is disagreeing right now. That is too many buttons.
Fair.
That is too many things. We either need less buttons or less things to do, and I've solved that problem. But before I get to that, if you're not convinced, let's try something real quick here. Let's just easy question here. What shoots the gun?
Right trigger.
Right trigger. You're right. What if you want to aim down the sights?
Left trigger.
Left trigger. Easy. What if you want to use an item?
Probably up on the
X.
D-pad.
Yeah, it's X. So I heard 1X. What if you want to revive a downed ally?
Why?
It's X again. X again a second time.
Oh wait, hold on.
What if
I don't
you-
like what you're doing.
Yeah,
always
what
trying
if
to
you
prove it.
what if you downed an enemy and you want to use them as a meat shield? Oh man, it's X a third time. Okay. What if you need to like pick up ammo because you found grenades, you need to pick those up?
Todd, I feel like I know this one.
Okay,
It's
The
X.
answer is also
It's
X.
X.
This sucks. It's dumb. It's confusing, and everyone hates it. And again, this still omits there's like 8 other buttons and 12 other inputs. This is stupid. What's our solution? Light gun chainsaw. You get a light gun chainsaw. That's right. It's a rail shooter. It's a rail shooter. There's 3 buttons. There's a trigger. There's some motion controls, and that's it. That's all you get. That's all you need. With a simplified setup like this, there's no cumbersome controller. There's no setups. There's nothing between you and eliminating that locust horde. Also, it ends up looking this cool, but with way more animations for chainsawing, probably.
I want to go to your last slide.
Please.
I want to
Yeah.
point out that the use chainsaw control is swing gun wildly.
Yeah.
What is
No notes.
What is your plan to fix the display when someone inevitably throws their chainsaw controller through it 3 days in?
Buy a new chainsaw.
You can't charge dudes for looking this rad. That's just cost of
Question
business, baby.
rescinded, I guess.
I'm actively fighting how much my inner brain is like releasing dopamine at the thought of like swinging a chainsaw gun.
I know, I'm
Chainsaw,
kind of in the same.
wow.
To like how much I want to
wanna
argue
hate
it. I know I want to
Yeah.
hate it so bad.
Yeah.
I will be clear. When I was putting these notes together, I'm like, oh man, how do you do the chainsaw? Wildly. It's
Just
gonna be
do it,
wildly.
yeah.
I don't know. No one in David Buster's is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way to do it responsibly.
I mean, there's gonna be a waiver. If you have to get into
You're
the
not
light
deciding.
cage,
Wait. Stop.
Wait,
hold
okay.
on. Hold on.
Oh, Kyle didn't say that you're gonna sign a waiver to get into the fight cage, but yeah,
Well, that's
there's
'cause
gonna be
that's-
a waiver for everything.
That's because I'm not making people swing a chainsaw
Fight
around.
cage.
I think more people are gonna get
Absolutely
injured in
safer.
fight cage of light than swing
No,
chainsaw
'cause
wildly.
you're playing it alone. That's a different thing. Wait, hold on.
You could put people in that
This
light
is
cage.
multiplayer, right?
When in
Yeah, sure.
the experience
Uh-huh.
does the waiver come in? When do they sign the waiver?
Before or after I put quarters in the machine?
Do they?
Well, by putting a quarter in the machine, you have agreed.
Oh, sure.
You have to
Yeah.
sign
Absolutely. Absolutely. It
You
there's an inherent
check
risk
a
for
box
being on the
on the start
property.
screen.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's
No
not my
notes.
fault you used the
No
tool.
notes.
wrong.
Yes.
Well, you were the one who said waiver.
Hang on.
Putting in the quarter, you imply.
It's blind consent. Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Yeah. Implied consent.
yeah,
I'm going
you
to add
get
it to
it.
the slide
You
later.
get it.
Implied consent.
If you would have said terms and conditions and not waiver, I would have let you get away with
What'd
it.
you hear? I said terms and conditions.
No, anyway, okay, look, all right. So we want people to love this game, clamor for this game, just itch for a chance to play it, and not because we care about them, but because we want their quarters.
But we also care about that.
Actually, it's probably a swipe card that has
We want their
been
quarters
preloaded.
and them to bludgeon their siblings with a chainsaw gun.
They
I
swiped.
guess.
They swiped the card. They agreed to terms and conditions.
Yeah, because no, that we don't use quarters anymore. But what I need to know is how you're going to engineer your game to suck in change at the rate of the classics like Gauntlet and Dragon's Lair.
Well, I mean, Matt, look, here's the thing. There's probably not a better game positioned to emulate the emotional toll of late stage capitalism than Animal Crossing, right? So why not have people feel a real financial weight while they play a game that simulates fake
Oh, I'm
financial
sad now.
Just
weight?
because you say it slowly doesn't make it more palatable.
So-
I knew it. I saw him.
it's back.
I seen
We're
it.
coming back.
Back.
So going back to the prototype, patent pending, you're going to start your short-term rental experience by selecting one of several previously mentioned getaway destinations sponsored by Airbnb TM. Now, what's innovative about this is that this cabinet offers dynamic pricing based on the destination and the amount of time you want to spend fishing or bug collecting or fossil hunting in game.
My heart rate jumped when you said dynamic pricing.
I'm sweatier now than I am when
angry.
we played VR
It's so
games
shit.
earlier.
Yeah.
Now just pop in your initial fee and hop on the bus and ride to your destination in real time. That's right. Real estate is all about location, and the closer you are to where the stuff is, the more the price is premium. So, Matt, if you're willing to spend a little bit more, you're going to have more time to visit and explore. Easy. Or you could stay on budget in exchange for a little longer commute time. We're putting the decision in the player's hands.
I don't like the way
really
you said that.
the market at work. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know what everyone's thinking.
Do you?
What about all of the interior decorating and the furniture hoarding of everybody lives in Animal Crossing? No, I'm not sitting here and suggesting you're gonna buy and design someone else's Airbnb. That would be crazy. You're gonna design your own. Because the true end game of Animal Crossing short-term rental, and the thing that's going to bring people back over and over again, is the ability to build and design your very own short-term rental powered by Airbnb TM and start generating your own passive income. Now, purchase a plot of land by the one and only real estate mogul Tom Nook and begin collecting furniture and other knickknacks across the catalog of the best short-term rental properties have to offer, like generic wall art about indiscriminate travel, coffee table books about photography or musicians from the 70s. That one IKEA couch that everyone fucking has.
Everybody does fucking have that.
Bowl of pine cones.
Bowl of pine cones.
Oh.
Now build out your property and rent it out to other players. You're gonna keep grinding out more and more rare furniture, get more of those, a Paris poster, one of those world map things.
Andrew, could I do
a globe?
Could I do a bunch of glass grapes?
A bunch of glass grapes.
Ooh,
You got it.
Pocket doors on rooms that I don't want pocket doors on.
Pocket doors that don't work.
Yeah, pocket
specifically.
doors that don't shut or go back into the pocket.
Those little soaps and shampoos from hotels that are almost always empty.
Yeah,
but not quite
showers
empty.
with low water pressure.
Ooh,
Showers
One,
with low
a
pressure.
closet that I'm not supposed to open, but also isn't locked.
Does anybody else want to do one? This is a clip crate. Anybody else? Hey, who's got it? Who's got more? Who's got more?
The reverse of that. That one room that is just for storing cleaning supplies that looks like a closet I want to use, but
That's
I
right.
can't.
That's right. You get it. You get what we're doing here.
Figure out how to turn on or off.
Yeah. Rooms that have dimmer switches that don't need dimmer switches.
Yeah. So you get the bit here. You're
just
gonna keep
process some
grinding
trauma
out.
in
You're
real
gonna
life.
keep grinding out furniture and this royalty target art to gain more and more 5-star ratings and dominate the fantasy real estate market. Everyone is excited equally about this.
I'm a little confused. What's the game? Like, what am I, the player, doing?
It's Animal Crossing.
Because
Wait. I don't want to defend Andrew, but that's kind of actually a really valid point. If someone were to be like, yeah, play Animal Crossing, here's what you do, and they were like, what's the game?
Am I still paying down Tom Nook? What's happening here?
Here's my real question. Wait, hold on. Here's my real question. You said,
I don't know. How's this confusing?
It's Animal Crossing with a time limit.
Yeah, it's Animal Crossing, baby.
people pay per minute like a sex phone line.
You pay per minute.
You don't have to say that, but sure.
You said that some places
like anything that is just pay per time, but sure.
You said that people have like an 85-minute real-time commute.
No. It's just a bit. So you're gonna pick your getaway destination, and just like in real time in real Airbnb, right? Like you can pay less to travel more, but you're gonna spend real time on the bus getting to where you
real time. Me, the player, and the
yeah.
So I gotta wait for
85
80 minutes.
Well, not 80 minutes, maybe like 20.
Am I paying?
You only have to wait 80 minutes if
far away do you want to stay from where you're going?
What's your question? I'm more interested in what you have.
I'm in Dave & Buster's. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at a blank screen for 20 minutes on my train.
The window, you'll watch. You're gonna
you
watch
look at
the
that
window.
creepy-
That's a desert bus.
You look
Yeah,
at
it's
that
a desert
creepy
bus.
unblinking
So you
cat for
play
85
desert
minutes.
buses a minute game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does nobody commute here?
You got a hand there.
Yes.
Just like in any other app or something, you fast forward for 25
You get it. You fast forward
If
for.
you watch an ad, it'll skip.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
It's like multi-level marketing.
Ah.
In order to
It's like
innocent.
multi-level
Yeah,
marketing.
yeah, totally
Wait,
innocent.
guys, no, I got it. Everybody listen. It's like multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch 3
Yeah.
commercials for Raid Shadow Legends, and then I'll be there quick.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You could find us on Facebook and get there 5 minutes quicker.
Okay, that's enough. I don't want any more of that. Kyle, tell me how we're sucking quarters.
Yeah, Matt.
Ooh,
So
I don't like that.
Through a hose, baby.
So one of the reasons I went with WarioWare is that the WarioWare gameplay already lends itself very well to an arcade. Right? Might be because it is a ripoff of an arcade game. Might not be. So the first thing is just that super fast, like you play a micro mini game and you move on and you keep doing that. And when you lose, you're like, I can do better than that next time. Another quarter in, and you're flashing through these micro games. The other thing, Matt, is that each mini game you play, you climb the tower to get closer and closer to the moon, which is our end goal here. You want that high score. The games are lightning quick. You can get that score higher next time. You just got to put 50 more cents in. You can get the higher score again next time. You just got to put 50
you're
more
paying
cents
per
in.
mini game?
No, per loss, but you're
Per loss?
Well, and Mario games, historically, not that tough. Don't get faster or harder.
no.
It's a skill issue if you're struggling, I think.
Yeah, but Matt, we know people want something back when they put their games in, and we do have something that is going to give our players some real value that they can take home and use and grow their wealth with. It's NFTs.
Whoa, no, hold on.
That hit me like a nuclear bomb.
What are we doing?
put content
Why are there
warning on the
apes on my slideshow?
How is my thing not the worst?
Yes.
I was interested and genuinely like, man, we should make this.
Well said.
And then you said NFTs.
And you were like, hell yeah, make it faster. Yeah, I hear you.
Kyle
Yeah.
does that
Sucks.
too.
And everyone
It
cheers.
sucks.
Look at these WarioWare characters and tell me they don't lend themselves to NFTs.
I'm going to push you off this stage.
Time out. Kyle, name 2 people on the screen that aren't Wario.
We have Ashley and 16-bit.
Wow.
Okay, I stand by
Get
that.
fucked.
Name 3 more that aren't actually 16-bit or Wario.
Clyde.
Andrew.
I don't remember the Cyclops scientist's name and
And the Noid.
That one is Waluigi, but the A is a 4.
but the
No, that's Dr. Crygor.
Dr. Cryborg.
Dr.
You know
Crygor.
what?
Yeah, of course. Cultural touchstone, Dr. Crygor.
Jimmy.
and
Jimmy.
Yep.
All right.
So it's
Pretty good,
it's
yeah.
all of that, Matt. Super fast gameplay loops and NFTs. To the moon.
Can we wait?
Oh.
Where do this is
Full
I
circle.
hate that I'm asking this question.
Yeah,
Where do the NFTs factor in? Like what it
When
it,
you-
it like just prints a sticker?
Wholly unclear.
Well, no, it's not physical media, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, it's entirely digital media. So your
God.
NFTs are going to get sent to your phone.
What, do you want fungible tokens?
Yeah. Yeah, to your player
your
card.
player
When you
card,
swipe
sure.
your Dave and Buster's card that's tied to your account, they
Yeah.
move
That
the
is-
NFTs
That
to
is
your
the
account.
most. There is 100% chance that's already real. That's the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prize center.
What's
You
that?
redeem the NFTs at the prize
Yeah, you have
Redeem
to go
the
look at
NFTs
the
the price.
the soulless
They gotta
attendance.
weigh. They gotta weigh your
Oh,
tickets,
that
Yeah.
and that determines the quality of ape you're allowed
My
to buy.
stomach is churning.
Oh man.
And
okay.
I did the shitty thing.
This is rough.
I didn't think the Act 3 heel turn would be Kyle.
God,
Yeah.
same.
Have you not been paying
I
attention
just
for the last 8
lied.
years?
Yeah, fair.
All right. Dang. Todd, what do you got?
Yeah, this one's easy. Loud noises, flashing lights. They're going to call upon your deepest desires to defend humanity with a freaking chainsaw. I mean, what's not to love about that? That, and it will be the most beautiful cabinet you've ever seen. So the play screen, it beckons you. It'll flash epic scenes from the game along with highlights of those beefcake characters as they just stomp around. It's all we want because it's what we want to be in real life, I think. And again, for those unaware, this is like a pseudo mock-up of the Halo Fire Team Raven, which is actually a pretty good cart. We played it back in Cincinnati. Anyway, yes, we're stealing their idea. Why not?
It's going to be a beautiful cabinet until a toddler snaps off one of those soldiers on the top, and a teenager carves a penis into the other 4.
Yeah, you know what?
This just got character.
Just kids being kids. just let the youths be. The other thing is that the game, like any cabinet, if you shovel enough quarters in, you're gonna get to the end. If you fill that tube stock full of quarters, more or less, you'll brute force your way to the end of this game. And I mean, once you've made it a few levels and you've gathered some upgrades, it would be silly to turn away. You can't quit now. You're so close. You're so close to the end. Just a couple more quarters and you'll take down that Locust Queen. You can't quit. You got to keep going. And just to be clear, the gameplay loop is super unforgiving. Towards that back half or so. So much like that Simpsons arcade game, I hope you really enjoyed the elevator level in the cemetery, because you're about to go to the dream world where everything's a floating clown that's going to murder you. And unless you furiously funnel quarters into that slot. Gears of War Arcade Edition, alchemy-like, will turn a pile of quarters into satisfaction that'll last at least 20 or 30 minutes probably.
Wow. Okay, it's...
We all did a bad.
I realize we all did the same.
We all kinda did a bad.
Your answer was the appeal of using a chainsaw gun. Is that more or less your answer?
Well, I kind of gave you a peek behind the scenes, so we want to keep people all dialed in here. So yeah, chainsaw gun, and it's a gameplay loop that you just got to finish it. Just a couple more quarters. Kyle, look how close this man is to getting to his hot goth girlfriend.
If you just put a few more quarters in, you could have got there.
Now, Kyle, out of these two characters here that aren't the Locust Queen, which one would you rather be? Sad man not going towards the Locust Queen, or excited?
I want to be the guy who still thinks there's diamonds. Yes.
Well, the diamonds is the evil Locust Queen.
That's enough of whatever you're doing.
That is not enough land to support that man.
No, that's structurally unsound.
We don't need to.
Yeah, we're not. This isn't a physics podcast.
If you count all 16 pixels in this picture, you'll see that it is structurally sound.
All right, I acknowledge all three of you have done
a bad.
Well, yes, you've done a bad. You've also done, and I regret it already, a pretty good job of stealing people's money, like of creating a way to get rich. And that makes you bad people, but I acknowledge that it answers my question.
Can you acknowledge that you made us fit this way?
Nope. Okay.
Game recognizes game, I suppose.
My last question for today. This went so well the last time we did it, and we think it was largely because of Fortnite. You know, you put a Goku, you put a Sabrina Carpenter, you put a third example into a game
Emperor
like
Palpatine.
Instead of Darth Vader. I don't know. Whatever is in Fortnite these days. What we know.
Sexy Peter Griffin.
What we know.
Bob's Burger doing the Charlie XCS dance.
Is that games in 2025 need celebrity endorsement and representation. So my question for you, what celeb will be the face of your cabinet, and in what sort of ridiculous game-accurate attire will they appear, Andrew?
Yeah, so I already mentioned Tom Nook is going to reprise his usual role, as the one and only landowner in Animal Crossing. And we're also going to feature his canonical children, the twins Timmy and Tommy. Now, Matt, who better to portray these two enterprising twins than Hollywood's actual enterprising twins, the Property Brothers?
I did see this slide ahead. Okay, and a peek behind the scene. Last night, Andrew opened up his laptop and said, I've got a cursed idea. And I looked over his shoulder as he was doing this.
Sometimes, listen, creativity strikes everyone in different ways. Sometimes you think of putting the Property Brothers' heads on Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing, and you say, how do I get there?
It's how this one's neck merges with his chest.
Yeah, no, it's
really pretty bad.
Well, I was also watching Matt watch Overwatch, and I didn't want to spend the effort. Please, we got a question in the audience.
Property Brothers speak in Animalese.
Oh my God!
I love that.
It's
Property
their
Brothers
human mouths making that noise.
We recorded hours and hours of the Property Brothers.
Hit us up on Patreon. I've got an hour and a half recorded of Property Brothers lore in Animalese.
We got them to do like 2 weeks on Cameo, only in Animalese too.
Zoe Deschanel shows up. It's so weird.
Real quick, just because I know that you're the one who heard the sound file when we got it, could you give me an impression of the Property Brothers doing Animalese?
Oh, please.
I love you, Zoe Deschanel.
All right, as you were.
We can do shiplap in this room. It look really nice.
Shiplap. I've never seen an episode of the Property Brothers, so I don't have any references.
Okay, all right.
Dimmer switches.
I'm sorry I asked.
Did we do it? Did we do the thing?
You did it, yeah.
Great.
All right. That's pretty good. It's just straight up. It's pretty good. Kyle, what do you got? Who's your celebrity?
Yeah, Matt. So I I think there's a celebrity we all know is like the perfect fit already to play Wario. He's made an entire career out of playing a horrible, disgusting monster. No one likes that. No one ever likes. That's right. It's Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is gonna be our WarioWare spokesperson.
That's good. That was really good. It was really, really good.
That was good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It was really good. Okay, Todd, finish us out here.
Yeah, I don't want to bury the lead here. We're going to get the biggest stars in the biggest armor to run around, grunt, rev chainsaws, and just ooze sexuality. So here's just some options we've got.
My God.
So first, they're everyone's favorite rugby star, Ilona Maher. Jack Black, who I think would be great as a buff cog soldier.
Yeah.
Terry Crews, obviously. And a sheepish Kevin James to round out the team, probably.
Jack Black as a cog soldier looks great.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So good luck finding a transparent background picture of Terry Crews. They're all from Old Spice commercials. This
Yeah,
picture
sure.
actually had biceps coming out of his ears, and I had to crop them out.
The Jack Black one looks like that could be a poster already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's real. It's real good. By the way,
really
look
good.
at cheapish Kevin James.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's just having fun.
One question is, why did you crop the biceps out?
Same
No,
question.
that's a fair
Yeah.
question.
Same question.
Race, and that's how they look.
That's a fair question.
That's really ableist of you,
No,
Todd.
it's well, you know what? I need to look inward on that one. I should have accepted
Chainsaw
Terry Crews
jockey.
as he was in this image, and that's
Is that
on me.
anything?
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
reflect
was
on
something.
not.
That was. Can
Is
you do that one more time?
Chainsaw jockey anything? Chainsaw jockey.
I don't want that. Get that out of here.
Do we do Minecraft jokes on the show?
No, we're not doing
All right,
Minecraft
that's
jokes
enough.
on the stream.
Okay, so you've answered my questions. They've all been pretty good. I need you to wrap this all up for me. And I think the thing that's missing is the integral part of all arcade machines, which is the attract screen. You know, you're walking through an arcade, you see the words on the screen that are like, "Are you a bad enough dude to save the president?" or whatever that game is. And
It's bad dudes.
yeah, we need attract screens for these games. If you could just close out your argument, give me a closing statement in the form of an attract screen.
Want a relaxing getaway, but don't have enough vacation time because you have one of those employers that makes you accrue your PTO? Experience an entire weekend vacation in less than 90 minutes. No cleaning fee required.
The commute was 85 minutes.
Give or take.
That's fair. Depends on traffic.
Yeah.
Kyle?
Yeah, Matt. Don't hodl your credits. Show us your diamond hands and take Wario to the moon.
Bad.
I
No,
just like
I didn't
that.
like that one. Yeah, no. All right, Todd?
Yeah, the Locust Horde runs rampant. The Cog soldiers are in disarray. Strap on your boots, fuel up your chainsaw, and swipe your card and hastily sign this brief waiver to start.
I kind of forgot yours has a waiver.
Well, you're accepting terms and conditions. But
Yeah, all right. Great. Well, I am going to think about this for a minute, see which of these games we're going to port to our arcade, which is 100 Fortnites and an Elden Ring. And in the meantime, something we always do on our podcast, because we like to give each other a hard time throughout the whole show, is wrap things out with some good vibes and share what we liked about everybody's answers. So, Andrew, I'm going to turn over to you for good vibes.
Kyle, I love WarioWare. I love WarioWare so much as a game and as an aesthetic. And genuinely speaking, when you pitched like, oh, we're going to make it like a minute to win it sort of a series of challenges, I'm like, hell yeah, brother, that kicks ass. Similarly, Todd, the thing that went through my mind this whole time was dudes will literally look at Todd's presentation and say, hell yeah. The chainsaw gun as a light gun is such a phenomenally bad idea, but I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, Andrew, you captured the nightmare that is reality and put it into an arcade cabinet, and
What I do.
that takes an
unfortunately.
amount of skill that should be commended, even though I don't want your game.
Yeah.
But I like Animal Crossing and I like arcade cabinets, so I'd play it once, I think. And Todd, similar to Andrew, I want to flail around with a chainsaw gun that may or may not hurt me and or the person I'm playing with, but I signed a waiver, so it's okay. I think Gears of War as an arcade cabinet it's great. It's It's just Time Crisis, but you have the option to flail your chainsaw gun around.
I love Animal Crossing, and
Who doesn't?
I sunk so many hours, even pre-pandemic, into Animal Crossing. What you did was, and again with Kyle, I would play it. Play it, and then I'd go. Ooh. You took what I love about Animal Crossing, which is Animal Crossing, and what I hate about Animal Crossing is the crushing capitalism that seeps into it,
just kind of
and condensed it, just into a tight
really
90.
Kind of shine the spotlight on that.
Yeah. I mean, effectively speedrunning the Animal Crossing experience, which is awesome. Kyle, WarioWare could be an arcade cabinet. And I loved everything you did except for answer 3. It made me very sad. But you brought it back when you showed me Danny DeVito with the Wario mustache. And when we ultimately do get Wario in a Mario movie, if it's not voiced by Danny DeVito, what has this been for?
Exactly.
And that's what that made me think of that.
Why else are we here?
Why else are we here? Well, I am here to come to a decision about which of these arcade games we are going to be bringing to our arcade. So it will be 100 Fortnites, 1 Elden Ring, and a second other thing. So, before I make my decision, I do want to get some crowd input, and we are going to do it the way all democratic decisions are made, by shouting as loud as we can. Yeah. So, what I would like you to do, and you don't have to shout as loud as you can, but I just need you to make some noise as we go down the line, because whoever gets the most noise, again, as all decisions are made, will be the winner here today. So,
it's only a fair way to do it.
If you think that Animal Crossing short-term rental is the best option, make some noise. Hell yeah.
Everyone's so loud. Well, you got to give them a second, because it takes a second to get the audio across.
The sound might not have hit them yet.
Okay. We'll wait for the folks.
We haven't gotten the other votes yet, so let's keep going.
The mail-in ballots are ballots.
Yeah.
All right. Next, if you think that WarioWare to the Moon is the best option, make some noise.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more noise.
That's more noise.
And then if you think Gears of War Arcade Edition is the best answer here.
Hell yeah!
I brought a chainsaw gun.
Okay, but what about Animal Crossing short-term rental? All right, congrats, Todd.
Okay, here's the thing, and I'm going to give it to you, because I'm not going to take it away from what the people have decided.
People have spoken.
The people have spoken.
Let me give some good vibes real quick. Andrew, I think your thing is really fun. It is the concept of play this game to earn passive in-game income to come back to the arcade to play this game more. If it does not already exist, we need to write that on a napkin, and none of you are allowed to have it.
Yeah, that's our patent. It has to be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like that a lot. Kyle, NFTs suck and are bad.
Yeah.
Put that in a box over here.
Also, WarioWare as an arcade game's pretty good. I like that a lot.
That's really good.
Todd, I was with you when we played that Halo game, and it was a lot of fun.
It kicked ass.
And it did suck a bunch of money off our swipe cards because I couldn't tell when we were doing anything.
I thought we were winning all the time, and we weren't.
Here's the problem.
We beat one level.
Is you were the only one who, in my mind, had a correct answer for your celebrity endorsement, and you didn't give it because you spent all that time talking about a chainsaw. Not once did you bring up Fred Durst or Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
That got no reaction from the audience,
bad.
which is okay. That means I'm the only Limp Bizkit fan, and that hurts. Anyway, hey, thanks for listening to Debate This. You can follow along with the arguments on Instagram, Patreon, and Threads. It's mostly Instagram, but we use Threads sometimes too, at Debate This Cast. And I want to say thank you so much to all of y'all for coming out to hang out with us. We love doing these live shows. They're always a blast. And we do this podcast every other week.
Yeah.
And the weeks in between, we fill with other bonus content. Everything from like book reports on your favorite properties to book reports on your least favorite properties. And then also at our Patreon, we have a Disney Channel original movie watch-along show, a D&D show, all sorts of other stuff. And you can get all the details about that at patreon.com/debatethiscast or on our website at debatethiscast.com. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to the Southern Fried Gaming Expo for having us. And until doesn't start with an A, excuse me.
Until
next time, I'm Matt Cole.
I am Andrew. JD, the third property brother, is Mr. Rossetti Henderson.
I am Kyle. His apes are gone and you're laughing, Harper.
And I'm Todd. Dudes only want one thing, and it's wildly waving a chainsaw gun in public, Thomas.
And we're saying thanks for debating with us, and if you think we're wrong, you can come fight us behind the swing sets, nerds.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
guys.
We have stickers and cards and
Bottle openers.
Just come take some
Please
stuff.
come take
And
whatever
links-
you want.
come up
Links
here.
to the show.
Yeah, we got
These
stuff.